Are you done crunching the combo? No. Okay.
Okay, now then.
Hello, everybody. I am more to me for life, and this is Tigress.
Hello.
And nobody's in the navigation seat or riding shotgun because today we are actually doing something different. We are going to kick my daughter's ass if she keeps eating and drinking while I'm trying to do a recording. Anyway, we are here to do a tech video, and I say tech like this because I have no idea about tech. I have to learn everything like pulling teeth whenever I discover something new. Like my Logitech webcam, I'm still learning because I have found out anytime my heater is going, the sound sucks. But it sounds good any other time. But today we are unveiling the Mofii mouse. And I have heard that it is a silent...
This is our old one.
Yes, this is a Logitech M325, and as you can hear,
Clicking.
it makes a lot of clicking noises. And my problem is on games like RimWorld and Force of Nature, the clicking was getting on my nerves. And I don't know if there's anybody else that even noticed it, but it was getting on my nerves. So, I have decided to get a Mofii. This was recommended by the folks at Game Castle. Shout out to those folks. Thank you.
You guys are awesome.
You guys are absolutely awesome. They don't actually sell computer stuff there, which I think would actually be a great idea, but they don't actually sell computer stuff, but there are a group of people who are kind of into the market on gaming, even on computer. So they give me their little tidbits, and I Googled, and this was actually the top item that it said to get.
Do you need scissors or something?
Yes, I do, because the box is winning. Little play. Okay, my first complaint is the box is hard to get into. Anyway, it was also trending as being a... Yes, please don't break my pencil. Sorry, my computer likes to update right when I turn it on, and I really don't have time to wait, and I'm not patient enough to wait for it to turn on, so that's my bad.
The box lost.
Anyway, this is supposed to be a whisper mouse, or a silent mouse, as some people have called.
There you go.
So we are actually going to test the sounds of the two mouse. And it did have an all black version or a black and blue version, and I thought this was sexier, so I got it.
That is a weird setup for a mouse.
I do like the texture. Now, if you'll give me that, it's my Mofii.
So I'll also be using it.
Okay, and it is very, very nice. Okay. Looking at my hand here, whenever I'm playing, my hand is actually arched like this because of how small it is. It doesn't actually fit into my palm. If I do, my fingers are like off the ends. And there are no additional buttons to program on this particular controller. This is just basically a mouse for whatever. It's a wireless mouse.
It was actually meant for a laptop.
Well, it's not meant for one or the other, but I used to use it for my laptop. But this one, you can tell, it fits in the palm of my hand. The arch actually fits where my palm is, and there's a groove right here for my thumb. And there are additional buttons on the sides. So I'm not exactly sure how to use those. As I said, tech, because I don't know how to do that part. But now the ultimate test is actually the clicking, which is the whole reason I spent money on this thing. I'm pushing the button. Did you hear anything?
I want it.
Okay, here we go. Side-by-side comparison. Logitech. Mofii. You can barely even hear that, and I'm pretty sure if I was to actually be playing it with the music of a game in the background, you wouldn't even be able to hear that. I could barely hear that. I had to concentrate. Here, try. There's no click to it. It's just you hear it pressing down. Now let's find out about... We've got this one. It sounds like a Hot Wheels. It sounds like a Hot Wheels. So let's try this one. This one does not do the whole, you can't do it slows down. It doesn't do the whirl. Okay, now let's do the right click.
Right click.
On the Logitech.
It's pulling stuff up.
Oh, stop! My computer's going crazy. I should have turned it off. Turn it off! I'm going to wind up reprogramming my computer just because I'm playing with the mouse. But right click. Alright, the right click on the Mofii. Oh, sorry. Let me try and make sure I'm being specific here. Try. You know, try the little spinny thing. That will probably also keep you from accidentally scrolling too far. And I'm not sure what the DPI button is. I think it has to do with the sensitivity of the laser on the bottom. So we will just have to find out. And in case you are interested, it takes... I'm going to lose something. It takes one AA battery. And it does have, yeah, AA. And it does have an on and off button for it. So, awesome. And I read that it does actually turn itself off after a little bit of time that you're not using it. That way you're not wasting battery. Now, I can't speak of how long the battery life is. I can tell you the Logitech will last me, if I'm doing a serious gaming week, it will only last me a week. That's how long these batteries will last. So I will give you an update on a serious gaming week on how long the Mofii lasts. And I'm confused because it does not want to go back on. I cannot line it up. There we go. But anyway, aesthetically, the Mofii is superior.
It came with a battery.
I went and hunted for a battery, too. It comes with a battery, folks! Does it come with anything else? It comes with instructions, too. I'm assuming to teach you how to program things. Okay, and it's a USB. Here's our little USB thing. It's stuck right here. I'm not going to move it until I get the other one out and this one in, because I don't want to lose it. The only thing I like better is the USB for this one actually stores inside the battery compartment, so it's safer. This one kind of hangs out in the bottom. I think that's probably one thing I wouldn't like, is because if I was traveling with this, this is kind of exposed. That's one bad thing, I guess. And
I will win this battery.
I am actually kind of relieved because one of the reviews said that their Mofii came with instructions that were in Japanese. Mine came with English instructions. So if you are thinking about a Mofii and you see that comment that it came with instructions in Japanese, apparently they do include English versions too. As a matter of fact, that's the only set of instructions in here, is an English version. And I've got the model G52. It's an optical mouse. I'm trying to think if there's any other stats that you need to know. 2.4 gigahertz wireless optical mouse with audio link. That's...
This battery is winning.
Stop, I've got a battery right here. Okay, now what I'm probably going to do is when I get home, I've got one more video I need to work on.
When you get home, you're already home.
Well, I got to go get your brother. I have to go pick him up. Anyway, after I go in... She won against the battery, folks. Okay, so from everything I've experienced so far, Mofii is a definite good catch. Now, the big bonus. This was $11. There are mouse listed for like 90 bucks, gaming mouse. And true, they've all got like 5,000 buttons that I would probably never learn how to program, much less use. These, I'm not even sure how you program them, much less how you use them, so I'm not really concerned about these. I was concerned about these. I'm sure at some distant point in the future I may learn how to use these, and those would be helpful. But, that having been said, for the function that I bought it for, awesome for that price. If you are starting out and you're looking for a mouse that doesn't interfere with the sounds on your video, I would recommend this one. And that is pretty much all I had. I am planning on doing a full view of my workspace that I have learned thus far, because I am slowly learning. And if there's anyone my age and the level of technology that I have started with and come this far, maybe it might be helpful for other people to know some of the things that I'm running and some of the things that I'm working with. And maybe if you are way outside of where I'm at, maybe you can give me some pointers. Like right now, I know I need a serious microphone, and I have been told, what was the name of the microphone? The
Blue Yeti?
Yeah, the Blue Yeti. I heard it was a very, very good microphone.
For starters.
For starters. So that might be something I'm doing with my taxes very shortly. So hopefully the volume will not be affected if I have my heater on. It's just I'm a southern lady who was actually born in California, and I don't like cold. So if it messes up my volume but I'm warm, I will do it. I do apologize. Oh, on a whim, I have raised the camera up just a little bit. Let me know how that angle works, because I heard that I was having to look down and some people may not like that. So let me know if I need to raise it anymore, because I've actually got a very big screen for my computer. So putting it on top of my screen would actually be kind of weird, and I can't put it to the right of or the left of my screen, because then it's still going to be way off to the side. And I guess I could probably raise it up a little bit more if it needs to. Just let me know. But as far as the lighting, still working on that. My husband's got some ideas, because the lighting in this room does suck. The only time we get a decent video is when there's light still going on out there. If I can actually record during the daytime, the lighting is a little bit better. But if not, and it usually isn't, then I can't really control that until I get a lamp in here of some sort with a better light. So if anybody's got any ideas on lights, hit me up in the comment section. All information is appreciated. And if this video has helped you, give it a thumbs up, write down a comment, recommend the Mofii to somebody else. And before anybody tries to say it, no, I was not paid to do an advertisement for Mofii. I just happened to order the Mofii and wanted to share it with everybody, because that was something I haven't seen any videos on. So, you have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and a wonderful 5 o'clock somewhere.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.